I met a lady in the lounge, we shared some sweet champagne. She wore diamonds in her ears and a lovely golden chain. We went upstairs to see the view. The evening felt so nice. It's such a shame she slipped and fell. Marble floor like ice. There was some confusion in the room. The medics came and went. I found my wallet had improved and paid my monthly rent. Because when you have cash and you have credit, no matter what you did, they just forget it. You can walk through the raindrops and never get wet when you have cash and credit. I dined at the finest establishment, ordered up the veal. I tipped the maitre d' up front. It lubricates the wheels. They treated me like royalty, kept topping up my glass. I smiled at all the pretty girls and watched the evening pass. When the dessert plates were cleared and the coffee had been poured, I skipped out through the service door and left the bill ignored. What a kick! Because when you have cash and you have credit, no matter what you did, they just forget it. You can walk through the raindrops and never get wet when you have cash and credit. I went to buy a motor car, a lovely silver Rolls. The owner was a nervous man. Lord rest his shaky soul. He signed the title in my name, a very decent start. Then handed me the keys and clutched dramatically at heart. I caught him as he tumbled down. It really was quite sad, but driving off on heated seats, I didn't feel so bad. I went to visit dear old Dad. His health was fading fast. He signed the deed when prompted, while memory briefly passed. My brother never was robust, his breathing always tight. I may have changed his medicine, so bothersome to get right. I cried a tear at the reading of the will in my blackest suit. It's amazing how a family loss can produce so much fruit. Because when you have cash and you have credit, no matter what you did, they just forget it. You can walk through the raindrops and never get wet when you have cash and credit. Well, even lucky men must pass. I drifted to the sky. St. Peter stood beside the gate, bookkeeping on his mind. He said, "No reservation, sir. Your record's looking grim." I folded up a Benjamin and slid it over to him. He smiled and said, "My eyesight fails. Ah, yes, I know your name. It's nice to know eternity still operates the same." Because when you have cash and you have credit, no matter what you did, they just forget it. You can walk through the raindrops and never get wet when you have cash and credit. Beautiful view up here.